Okay. Right. Just this little. It's a little hard to adjust. It's good enough. Right. Okay. Round 5, I guess now. So, yeah, we're on round 5 now of championship at Bahrain, a track I'm not super good at, but it's not gonna be any rain this time, which is nice. But so, good schedule. Next up, we got last round next week. Spa. It's gonna be a harder one to do for me, but go to the standings. One for Sebring finally clocked in. I got 168 points, which slots me in 5th in the driver rank. And then friends, you know, undefeated, number 1. 13th, currently at the bottom here in manufacturer, and in nationality, I am currently sitting 18th out of, I think 300. I'm 18th out of 356. Doubt I'm going to get first, but you know, I can dream. Is my wheel connected? I don't think my wheel's connected. There we go. Yeah, it's connected now. Yeah, so... Okay, last time I checked, there were only 34 people in here, so there's definitely going to be at least 2 splits. I want to head in for a little bit of practice before the race. I'd say I feel better about this one than like Qatar and Paul Ricard. Those are probably my 2 tracks I felt the least confident about, but I'm a little more familiar with this one. I don't like this section here in a GT car. It's kind of clumsy. Well, it feels clumsy for me. This whole section all the way up to the back straight, but yeah, right here, live. It's synchronizing, so I don't have any force feed. There's the force feedback. One thing I have been doing a lot is practicing driving hypercars. I want to, like hypercars and prototypes, I want to get better at driving those. I want to do some daily races with them. I've been debating whether or not to stream a daily race occasionally. Because I mean, like, it'd be nice to earn money off of this. It'd be my one thing I do aside from a job that earns me money. Cold. No, so this microphone that I have sitting here, I actually had an old like magnifying glass thing on the end of this that I didn't use. So I took that out and I put the microphone on its stand and clamped it down. And honestly, not bad. Looks like it just folds it out of the way when I'm not using it. I hate that turn. The turn is so awkward. And this one. There's that little section there I do not like. I will say, like, my favorite hypercar is probably Cadillac. Just love the sound of it. But I just recently watched a promotional video Ford made for theirs coming up, and I'm pretty excited for it, if I'm being honest. The new Jannetta looks really nice too. They got the McLaren as well. Like, a lot of these new hypercars are looking pretty sweet. Like, I'm a big fan of the Mustang. Used to be a Honda NSX guy, but switched over to Mustang and been in love with it. One thing is that there's some new BOP adjustments to the Mustang in the game, so I'm trying to feel it out a bit, and the car feels less understeery in a lot of high-speed corners now, which is nice. Definitely do appreciate that. I did a daily race at Sebring in a Mustang, and that race made me so mad because I was doing super well, running 4th with like 10 minutes left, and my game tapped out and I ended up finishing 10th, which sucked. Would have been my best finish for a while. I have not gone anywhere near a podium recently, which is, you know, it kind of sucks. I used to be able to get somewhat close. Used to be a consistent top 10 finisher, but now that I'm in harder lobbies, it gets a little more difficult.
Lap 2, 0, 3.70.
Braked way too late for that corner. I don't want to say way, but a little late. Usually do a slight lift there, is oftentimes I find sometimes I'm going to bounce off that curb. The car likes to do a bit of spin. I would say a goal in life. I guess one of the reasons it allowed my roommates to convince me to do the streaming thing was a chance at a real life racing seat, which I will never be good enough for that, but you know, it doesn't hurt to try. I do this like sim racing all the time on my own, and I absolutely love it. Although I completely forgot about the VP Sports Car Challenge race at Daytona that's going on right now. I'm gonna miss, disappointingly, because of doing this, but you know, I can watch it, rewatch it, so. It's not the worst thing ever. I don't know what we run into. Could have braked a little later there. I think this guy in front of me is on a mountain map. I don't like the stupid default looking car. But I'm not refreshing right now, so... It's just the light sucks in this room. Hoping this guy doesn't run into me. It is just practice after all. It's kind of nice to get the racing practice.
Lap 2, 0.97.
Put it up in P3 a while. I don't really want to fight him. Also, don't even know what he's driving. Don't even know what car he's in. Ooh. Oh shit. That one was on me. It does overshoot all of his corners though. That contact was, that one was on me, I was just dumb. Missing that corner. Why? Okay, why are you? Oh my god, what the hell? Curb just kind of caught me in the back end, just did not want to stay in line. Mercedes is around. Kiefer just sitting there. Oh, someone else is around in the background. I have a feeling that corner is going to be a bit of a catastrophe corner. probably will be a bit of a catastrophe corner for me too, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of track limit problems for you on that corner. That's why I don't want to go flying out. There will slide there. See, I like that guy. He doesn't try to fight me on his island for no reason. Freaking hard. Going down. Nice. I love the sound of this car. Probably always going to be fan Mustang now, as long as it's here, because I don't know if the Acura will ever come back. A little early. Don't like that corner.
3.81.
It's braking a little early for this corner. Still braking much later. I say, never come into a race with the mentality of I'm going to win, I need to win regardless of how well I do. It's usually I come with the mentality of finish, not last, and at or above where you started. Those are my goals for every race. Inside. We'll need to get more water because I think I'm almost out of water. Right there, okay, so that was too late. Another spot I'm gonna use track limits a lot. That was good. That was a good breaking point there. gonna do this one as an in lap because I'm going to grab water after this, fill it with water. Gosh, it's not good here. Go fill up my water bottle real quick. Right. Now that I've actually got some water, I won't feel so dehydrated. Good stuff. I got a little horn there, scared me. Okay, now there's 72 people signed up. We got a minute and a half till the race, so probably should have muted this when I left, but oh well. Yeah, this is it's supposed to be a stand for a magnifying glass, because you can't see, but there's a shelf above the desk. I have a model like railway static scene set up. I'm still working on, and I bought this for that initially, but I never really worked on it in my room. The desk is too small, so I never really used it. So I took the magnifying glass part out and clamped the microphone to it. I still have the base for it. I just took it off, and this is actually a nice weight. This would be a great paperweight. Yeah, I just took that off and then put the microphone on it, and honestly, it's great. Like, it works really well, honestly. From what I could hear. Yeah, I'll just listen to myself talk on a stream, and it sounds honestly better than most of the setups I used. Oh, the event's starting. I wonder how loud it'd be if I tried to move this thing like properly, because like you can swivel. I can swivel it. Like bending it, it's kind of very stiff. has some like lube I can put on it, some spray stuff, but it's not WD-40. It's like I don't even know what brand it is, but I don't think that's necessary. I'm just gonna fold this thing up when I'm not using it, and yeah, I think this works great, but I haven't done too much practice here aside from the one I just did. I did a little bit, but that was mainly playing some Minecraft. Ooh, Minecraft. Yeah, I was playing a little bit of that, so classes haven't started back up yet. We start back up later this week, so it's gonna make it a bit of a pain to do spa. I'm gonna have to find a time for it because the week resets in game Tuesdays, and it can be a bit of a pain to do it. So like, it's just annoying because like I can't look at it tomorrow. I have to wait till Tuesday to check. I'm in split 1. It should have put me in the lower split. Wolf Racing Team. I'm pretty sure I raced with that guy in a daily race. And if I remember correctly, he ran in, or I think it was, he ran into a Corvette, or a Corvette ran into him and they spun, and then I spun later and was behind him again. I do remember he was the witness to, I'd say me murdering a BMW, but he turned himself over my nose. I don't like how it gives me random numbers. I'm 27. I want to be number 37. Or 237, which is what I mainly use, but no. I have to be 27. Just let me be 37. Is there even a 37 in this? No, 36. It just goes up to 36. There's 36 people in this race? Yeah, so it only goes up to 36. I don't get 30. Like, my go-to number is 37, but I can't get it because it keeps assigning random numbers, man. I didn't fall asleep till like 1, just laying in bed for a few hours, and I woke up at what, 9? 8 hours of sleep. Fairly tired, but I am. I need to look at this. No, this guy's in a Lexus, the other guy was in a BMW, I don't think it's the same guy. But why is it always show just a plain black livery? Like, a lot of these guys are just in plain black livery. This guy too, not that guy, this guy, not that guy. Like, the guys who appear to be running custom liveries, all plain black. I don't know what that's about. Let's look it up later. I was gonna do it after Sebring, and then I didn't. Then I had my race before Sebring. Where was it? SilverStone. That went on for way longer because went on for way longer because I missed my time because time zones, which I think I updated. Wow, that car sounded good when I just flew by. Pretty sure I updated. Yeah, I did. So, hopefully it won't be a problem. Just have to double check for the sake of myself. Let's see. Everyone here is a trusted driver except for Mickey, Thomas, Kevin. I guess they're just good. Although it is ridiculously easy to get a trusted driver medal. I've been a few races where I really felt like I should have lost that. Man, it is cold in this apartment. I think the heat sets at 67 degrees, but the window is so drafty, like, been windy the past few days, and I've been like sitting here feeling it blowing onto my arm. It's just cold air, and that makes it very cold here, but I really put on a jacket while doing this to make it very warm. But I mean, you know, at the end of the world, it's only like mildly like, oh, it's just like the point where you're like, oh, it's a little chilly. But it's not like, oh my, I forgot to change the fuel load. It's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna freeze to death. Let me go to car set. Significantly less fuel in the car. Come on. Lighting up the rear tires. Warming them up. Let's get this out lap through, and let's get some nice qualifying laps under our belt. Don't want to ruin this. Is the game muted? No, it is not. Okay. Let's figure out check everything out now. Because I made that mistake. I think it was guitar. Right at the home price with the game muted. That one was awkward. Normally with this TV there's a scuff in the middle of it because I had this TV in my dorm freshman year of college, and so behind, actually it's off to the side of the TV, I have a frame, it's like wooden frame with a metal inside that you put magnets with photos on it, and that fell. No, it wasn't that. It was the 2022 F1 calendar that I have behind the TV. That fell and hit the TV on the way down and just scuffed the middle of it. So there's just this slightly noticeable scuff like in the middle of it, and it's just mildly annoying, but you know, it's not the worst thing ever. And my roommates always are like, man, you have like nothing on your walls, and like you can probably see in the webcam, you can see a photo in the background. That's because I mainly have most of my decor is in this little nook that the desk is in. That's where most of my decor is. And so you can't really see it when you look into my room from the hallway. The only thing you can really see is a poster I made. And I went to the Pikes Peak Hill Climb last year. I was going to say earlier this year, but I'm actually going to be correct. It's 2026 now, which is a weird thought. You know, some of my roommates always like, man, your room's so boring, but like, we can't see all the decor. Like, I got a corkboard here with a bunch of pins on it. I got some lanyards hanging over there too, the whiteboard, a bunch of stickers on it. I got a concert poster that I went to, some Legos, some mini GTs, small shelf pictures. Like, I got a lot over here, just no one can see it except me. But who cares, it's my room. If I can see it and it makes me happy, it's fine. And then also the records over there, they're kind of behind, you can't really see. So like everything I have is just needed. But I can see it, and it makes me happy, so who cares? I don't see how people do a 2 minute, like,
That final day 204.02.
oh, it could have been better. I feel like I may want to shut up for this lap and do it, but we'll see how I do. If I do poorly again, I'm going to shut up for the next lap. Okay, regardless, I don't have anything to talk about. You know, I was thinking, like, when I started this, I was like, I would like to be somewhat anonymous. And then I was like, oh wait, and I forgot the livery I'm using. My name's displayed in this. So I was like, oh well, who cares? I missed that corner. And I was like, oh, I'll live. Besides, if I wanted to, I was like, if I wanted to have a chance at a real drive, I can't be anonymous. I would need a better social media presence, but because right now my social media account is just some photography, but I haven't posted on it in a really long time, so the last thing I posted was the Pipe Speaker account. It's just like a good account I use for photography, and I've been out doing too much, or at least having photography worth. This is a much better time.
That final day 202.95.
Honestly, part of me, when doing qualifying, doesn't mind starting like far back, because it's like less expectations on myself. But also the competitive side of me is like, you need to qualify first. So, I do wish that it gave like 4 new tires instead of like just having, like, I wish we had 8 new sets of tires instead of just 6 tires, because that way I can put a full new set on for the race instead of just 2 tires. Because just having 2 tires makes you really have to pick and choose which tires are going to be fresh. It's usually the ones that are more heavily worn for qualifying, because those ones you're going to wear a lot more during the race. So if I'm being honest, thinking about it, it's probably going to be the left sides that are going to replace. I feel like there's a lot more longer left-hand turns than rights. Especially with like that corner there, I'm gonna want some fresh tires on the outside. I wish I'd to see when I get into out of qualifying after, see which ones worn, what they want. I haven't needed to change the setup really for this race, like the car feels pretty good. Carried on 1 more lap. We're in 21st at 36 right now. Let's see if we can improve a little. I'm not expecting too many great things. But you know, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I might just shut up for this lap and try to put in a decent one. I'm gonna do that. was that lap? Gosh, it's way too early here. That last corner could have been so much better.
That time was a 2:02.12.
Okay, we're down to 15 for now. We'll see where I am once everyone else does their laps. Yeah. 15th though, it's not awful. Highest Ford, let's go. Because there's one other and he's in 3 seconds. I don't see too many people use the Mustang. Just fill her up. I don't know how many laps this race is going to be. Okay, so it's actually the front two that are wearing more. I'll pop on new front tires then, actually. I thought it'd be just focused on the side. It's actually...
for a race start.
Okay, so it's 22 laps. I have 26 laps of fuel. I could put in a little less. Put in 24. Oh, it's 22.8. I had 24 and a half. I'm usually very cautious on fuel. Everyone else is doing 100 though. I'm just gonna fill the car. I'm always so nervous about fuel. Just gonna fill the car. Everyone else is. I'm always like terrified of using or not bringing enough fuel. It's just I need to figure out why everyone's just in a black livery, except for that Porsche in the mirror, who has his livery, but like all of those guys in front of me are just black, and I doubt they're supposed to be, unless there's just some trend that I'm missing. Like, yeah, that Porsche in the mirror, he's got his livery. Well, I don't know, maybe these guys just haven't uploaded it, so maybe it doesn't appear, but it's only in championships. Yeah. So we got 30 seconds till race start. Get your stretches in before the most interesting part of the race happens, then I spin myself probably, or it gets fun. This first 2 turns are gonna be, I guess 3 turns are gonna be terrifying. If you look on the track map on the windshield, you can see where the red ends and the white starts. That's the start line. So we go down into the hairpin, into that right, into that left, and I bet you that's going to be a chaotic section.
Formation lap has started.
Until we get up to turn 4. Ooh, I got a Spaniard in front of me. Interesting. Drag the brakes a bit. Heat up the brakes. See the brake temperature going up? New front tires, so hopefully that'll help me. Sometimes it's gonna be hard to tell if I'm in line or not with the car in front. Okay, let's not wreck it on the start.
Green flag, green flag.
Can't see my brake marker there. Brake nice and early, especially because I'm going to... I just elbowed the microphone. I'm going to have the tightest corner. Oh, look, cone. Sorry about that microphone. Okay, so that first section actually went better than I expected for me. I mean, it didn't touch the rear of the Ferrari in front. I got this Porsche in the quarter now. Okay, I don't think I gained any positions, but I didn't lose any either. Whew. Right. I think now is just head down, keep this Porsche behind, and focus on sticking with this Austin. Yeah, just the only contact was just the slight tag of the Ferrari, but it didn't affect either of us, so I'm gonna say that was a good, clean start. I missed that corner. That's not good. That's not good at all.
40.39.
Being on the outside there, but I don't really have much of a choice. Ah, God, just barely tagged. Got a little cut off there, but not much I could do there. I had a Merc on my inside, and I got merged by a Porsche. That's just... gotta keep the rest of this race clear. I will say, I did brake for that corner a lot earlier than I probably should have. Try to catch back up there. Prey on some people's downfalls. Just glad no one hit me. I was sitting there. Okay, someone's mowed down all the brake markers. Cool. Why am I in second? was that second guy not paying attention. It's just me missing that last corner when that Porsche didn't get in range of it. Couldn't beat the curb. It's always been sketchy. Oh no! I don't know why you didn't. Don't flash me. Don't that guy just flash me? You did. I did not appreciate that. Oh, that guy's dead. Back end just stepped out on me. I went in way too hard into that corner.
Lap 204.84.
I'm just having all the brake markers moved down there. It's a Porsche. Stick behind him. And drag it. Okay, that Beaver is still on the brakes. Can't see my brake marker because that Porsche's in the way. Oh my god, why? Dude. Wow. That was an accident. Easy. And maybe a review after the race, who was at fault. That was not intentional though. I want to apologize to that guy after the race. We'll see. But, I mean, he spun me too. I mean, I spun him much worse. I was just there. I was stuck on those. I don't know, I'll have to check the replay on that one. This McLaren behind me was much faster. Obviously, actually, I'm faster, actually. He's faster, that's the point. But right now, I just need to play it safe. No dumb mistakes, no stupid moves, no self-spins. Just keep everything under control. Oh, that Porsche's going around for a second. little disappointed about that almost spin that wouldn't get done by the BMW, but at the pace he's driving, it probably would have done me anyways, so. It's probably easier to just let him do me on a straight. Stick with these guys slipstream with no battling. There's Merc. Too aggressive there, I've done that before. Double check the microphone wasn't muted, but it wasn't. Still did elbow it on the first turn. Just stick with this Porsche plan, just to let him know I'm here. Just stick with him, give him a little bit of pressure, force him into a mistake. Just stay with the Porsche, remind him that I'm over here, I'm not going anywhere. The inside, I'm going to force you on the inside, buddy. Not giving up. This Porsche does know some good defense. Sadly, my offense is lacking. I've motored one day into here, and I may do it again. I'll let you break for this. See, like, I find, like, this guy did the same thing as the other Porsche. He brakes really early and, like, rolls in on the brakes when I roll in on no power and stand on the brakes in the middle of the corner. Bad Mustang. Bad Mustang. I missed things out. So much for reminding this Porsche line here. Slid back to a second. Use this straight line speed of this Mustang stretching. get this Porsche behind this Mustang, or not Mustang, this Porsche behind the McLaren to start sticking his nose in. This McLaren's all over my ass, and this Porsche to do the same to the McLaren. McLaren warrior. Need to stop doing sad little things like that. I should be more gentle. I think I'm being way too aggressive in a lot of the corners. Good, now that Porsche's there. I knew that Porsche to be a pest. Just keep annoying that McLaren.
920.40.
Porsche went slightly wide. Not enough to capitalize on everything though. Race time always just creeps by. And once this race starts, that timer starts moving twice as slow. But now the Porsche's by, I need the McLaren to pass the Porsche. Mustang's got really good straight line speed, which I can definitely use in spots like here. But the problem is that Porsche can exit a corner. I usually keep them fairly at bay. I can't solely rely on straight line speed.
That time was a 203.50.
That's what I was worried about. Those first 3 turns, just hard in a Mustang. is this Porsche head doing? A little squirrely through there? So am I really just missing this corner? Apex never went right. McLaren's really too far back.
Lap 2, 0.43.
He was 4/10 faster than before. Wanting to wander a little bit. Don't hook that curb, God! I'll go in the middle of the track again. Oh, and he's zipping McLaren. I'll just give me a little bit of breathing room. About 20 minutes left on the race. A little bit of breathing room for the car behind. Not close enough to attack the car in front, but not close enough for him to see me. Let's just stick where we are. Don't push, don't do anything dumb. Always do something stupid, so let's just not. Let the race take its course. just trying to focus on consistency right now. Don't want to do anything dumb. Like that. Just something in a consistent lap after lap. Doesn't have to be the fastest. Just clean, consistent laps. I just tell myself this all the time. When I'm not recording, I tell it to myself in my head. Just keep it clean. In my opinion, being clean is much better than being the fastest. Clean and consistent. Yeah, look how much that front left tire is worn. That was a fresh tire at the start of this race. There's still 18 minutes left. Pretty much 10 laps to go.
That time was a 2:03.80.
Stay close to this Porsche. Stay close enough to just see me. He'll know I'm still here. He can make a mistake on his own, but I'm not going to push for him. Nice thing is this race is like in the day, so it's pretty hot on track. So yes, the tires are being cooked alive, but man, the traction's nice. Not sliding about the place as much. This is just me being an idiot. I do wish that this game had custom helmets, like iRacing. Because I made a helmet design, but I can't use it. Which is disappointing. I really wish I could because I do quite like it. But sadly can't, so we'll just have to pretend like I have a cool one.
3.55.
Every time I see the yellow, part of me does wish, like, oh my god, it is a car in front. Part of me always wishes it's a car in front. It's a Lamborghini. It's nice these two can fight. Allow me to do this, catch up. I don't remember what engine the Porsche has. I want to say V6 or a flat 6, but I don't think that's correct. I believe the Lamborghini is a V12. I'm running a V8. Lots of different engines right here. That one's in front. So let me clear it off. Please don't rejoin like an idiot. Oh my god, he's right in my way. Promise, I just know that guy is much faster than me. So it's probably only a matter of time until we can get back in front. I mean, if this dude, if I pass this dude, it's gonna fall in my lap. I'm not gonna really push to this. Like, I'll stick a 6 string like a fit on him. I can do that. That Porsche's in front of me and we'll clear off the side. Did I get triples there? Oh, sure. Hey, buddy. That one is on the car. Get in gear. The car was like, and I want it to be, back then wants to be the front end, and I slid in front of that guy. Luckily it wasn't bad. And the car was like, oh, I'm just gonna step out now, look at that. And surprisingly, the guy in the plane was much faster. Some corners. She's nice. Still 10 minutes. Good lord.
That time was a 206.94.
Another caution? Like, another flag? It's Lamborghini again. Yeah, the thing is, I know this dude's also a lot faster than me. going off to the side just in case I'm playing in the bathroom. If you're gonna be faster than anybody, I would like you to actually be faster. I don't want to be held up and find the range proportionate. Me just going over here. I might as well try to move over here. Oh, God! God, the back end of this car. These tires. Just didn't want to go into the corner. Back past me. I knew he was going to make a move there too. It's just, oh man. This car does not like those fast corners. I just knew that was going to happen. Don't fret. Head down. Consistency is key. Back to what you were doing before. Alright, just been trying to get points for that guy. So that lane game, he just got me a little range. It's really annoying. Also, that was just on me for trying to push it way too hard in my corner. There's the third again.
That time was a 2:03.25.
You're going to the inside. I'm just forcing you to the inside. Have to do what he did there and push me out. If I'm squeezing you, I'm doing it aggressively. it's just the back end sliding. God. Whew. Left. I need to brake a lot earlier for that corner now that these tires are gone. Again, I just clipped that inside curve and just go on. Push that wide. Spa's probably going to be one of those tracks I'm going to need fuel, full tank of fuel for.
That time was
For the longest track I'm going to do.
4.56.
Don't do that! Not now! Still have another lap. Even though the time's down, I still have another lap to do. Last lap. Let's make it count. Let's try not to wreck the car. little slightly. Just make sure that this guy doesn't do anything. Is it not Lamborghini? This Porsche's fighting hard. Oh, it's gonna come down to the line. Oh, man. What a race, dude. What a race. Man, that dude, okay, that dude in the Porsche, that was a good race against him, man. Coming down to the line. What is his name? Not it with a Y. It's with a T. Good. That dude, man, okay, that coming down to the line there. Whew. Let's head out and check the results, man. I was not expecting a battle that good, but here we are, man. Maybe the same thing as Sebring. It's gonna take quite a while to load, but whew. What a race! Came right down to the line. I missed the last corner, and he was right on my side, so I tried to squeeze it as much as possible. Man, that was a good battle with him. There's at one point where I came across his nose on accident, but ooh, I gained a good amount of driver rank too. Sweet. Yep, so he did have a livery, it just wasn't appearing. That's the guy I accidentally spun. Yeah, so that was a good race. Isn't there another Mustang in there? Yeah, here he is. He finished 21st. That was something, man. Brought me up to 3rd in the championship. Nice. With the last round being coming. That was my 50th race. Next up, final round, Spa. So yeah, man, that was a lot better of a race than I was expecting. Whew, okay, yeah, so, wow, I didn't realize I should have closed the window. That is bright light, holy cow. Yeah, so next up we got Spa. In a week, final round. Hopefully I can maintain 3rd. Yeah,